This is the next Airbnb before it's ready for rent. Everything's being redone, every square inch. So if you want to follow, you'll see how I go about these properties, the plans, the blueprints, the kitchen, everything that's involved. Now we have the shower. Door opens this way. You're in, you're showering. You got the rain shower, you got the other shower, you got the controls. Everything's nice. Little piece of glass. In here, this door is gone. And we have a double sink vanity. Look at that dead animal right there.
Ew!
So,
are you for real?
Either a double sink or probably just a single sink. Vanity here. Light either from there or add another light there. Upstairs will be two, in the loft I should say, two queen beds. This is in part of that HVAC with the crawl space under here, the venting that's going up here, and they're going to run it through this. This whole window is getting replaced. It's going to be one giant window from here all up to here, raised because in the 60s the cabinets need to be raised up to modern specs right there, so one giant window. And then when you turn around from the kitchen, this is going to be one giant sliding door that goes all the way up to the top of that. And then these are all floor windows coming all the way down. And then more views right out on the deck. This deck is going to go 5 feet that way, 5 feet that way, 10 feet that way, 8-seater hot tub right here. And look and admire how symmetrical that tree is. Also, choosing out the colors. Now before, the door was right here. You couldn't even open the door because it hit the toilet because it was so close to that toilet. And then there was the stairs that came down here. Now that's floored off. This is the new stairs, access from up through there. The door was moved over here. So open it. Again, sink, toilet. And then on the other side over here, kitchen designs, no spoiler alert there. And then stackable washer and dryer hidden into here. Come on with them. And uh-oh, where'd the deck go? Welcome to an update, folks, ladies and gents, boys and girls. First off, notice the different awning up here. Now, the previous awning had poles right here. Also it was smaller, also it was leaking, also it was moldy. This door is the original door that you just saw. It would have cost me about the third the price to just get a new one, rebuilt, custom built, but the wife insisted that we took off 6 layers of paint. It's an 80-year-old door, original screws. Anyway, long story short, she insisted, and I think it turned out really nice. Now it's still not done, not even close to done, but we got fancy schmancy outlets. The bathroom. Do you guys remember? In here was the shower, water heater, sink, toilet. All in this room. Now, the tankless water heater is behind this wall. Vanity will be here. Bidet toilet with the outlet down there. Bidet toilet. And then this is the walk-in shower. But that's not all, folks. Come on in. Got the rainfall, got the normal shower, diverter, heated floors, ladies and gents. Heated floors. I digress. Now, the biggest thing that you can't see is this thing was built in 1960, did not have HVAC or a furnace. So there's a tiny little crawl space. By tiny, I mean I will show you later, it is tiny. If there was a will, there was a way. There was no will, and there was no way, and they still fit a furnace behind this thing. Ran the ducts. When we opened up the ceiling, I'm not exaggerating, and I have video footage. 10 gallons at least of peanuts, squirrel nuts, mouse poop, dead carcasses fell through the ceiling. This is where the custom railings, they just got hauled off. They got built here custom and they got hauled off to get sandblasted. And this deck, I had to tear it down in order to get the hot tub up on this mountain because you can't, with all the forests here, you can't crane a hot tub in here. Long story short, we built it out much larger. Put a storage unit under here. Made this like this because in the winter we get 10 feet of snow here. This will at least make it a little easier to shovel to get access to that. So, deck is finished. We just painted the hot tub. I didn't mind the color before. In fact, it matched a little bit of the greens. Wife insisted.
It looks amazing now. Look at that. It
wife was always
matches.
right.
So pretty now.
Actually
Looks good with the deck.
Okay, so up there is going to be the garden.
Yeah, next summer.
Homegrown stuff, maybe a sitting area. We have our table, outdoor furniture, all right here. Now let's go inside. All right, remember the before and after, folks. The stairs that used to be here. Again, custom railing, it got hauled off. This is kind of cool. None of my properties have this, but this switch will control the upstairs up here, because what happened is there is a switch up there to control the lights that we have up there, but we did not want to run, this place, I'm not even going to get into that. There's wireless switches where you can put them anywhere. We did not have to drill a hole in the shiplap. We just simply put the wireless remote there, put that on there to hold it, and you can put those things anywhere to turn off lights. Again, this is kind of my raw reaction because this is my first time seeing it like this, so I'm kind of like trying to give a tour, but I'm also kind of a little bit in shock. We're going to have light pennants here. That's what this is for.
Oh, I think we do need 3.
I was going to ask the followers. The original plan was to do 3.
One,
boom, boom, boom. And the ceiling's higher there to not take up too much of this view. But this is it. Now, you might think it's a simple kitchen. It was not simple to pull off the guts required to have an oven, to have a stove, to have a microwave, to have the power.
Have a washer dryer in here.
8-year-old cabin. This is dirty, but it's blast. What's it called? Star Blast?
No, Cloudburst.
Cloudburst.
It's like a cement, but it's actual
We
quartz.
have these pop-up outlets. Check this out. Bango for blender, I don't know, whatever stuff.
KitchenAid on that.
We're gonna have another pop up there.
A Smeg fridge.
Smeg fridge, which has been delayed 6 months, but we have to have the Smeg. Why can't we have this knockoff brand from Lowe's? Because it's a Smeg. Why not this? Because it has to be a Smeg.
Yeah.
She's always right. Thermostat. Again, you think that's okay, that's normal, whoop-de-doo. Here, that was no whoop-de-doo. There'll be a frame TV here. Frame TV. Stairs. I wish we could show you the loft.
I know.
This bathroom I'm actually going to complete myself. The contractor, to get this thing done, he was spending too much time in here, so I said, screw it. I will do this myself. And I said, keep going on the shiplap. Now, another thing we added were those beams. Beams up there, there's railing obviously there, and then we got this big chandelier. Oh, washer and dryer. Washer and dryer's in here.
Yeah.
And what the heck is that old fan doing there? Anyway.
What is all that stuff?
And then you'll be able to book it.